to be smart or be successful? Welcome to Streams. On this edition of Streams, I'll be sharing with you 4 reasons why smart people fail in business. It's not that smartness is bad, but if you don't work these 4 reasons, you might fall prey to the same traps of smart people. Have you been in situations where you see successful people in business and you are thinking, I'm smarter than this person, I know this better, I could deliver that speech better, I could do that business better? That's part of these problems smart people run into. There's difference between being smart alone and being successful in business. Of course, you can turn your smartness to success if you watch these reasons why smart people fail in business. Number one, knowledge show off. A lot of smart people just want to show off their knowledge. They want to prove to other people that they are dumb, that they are smarter than them, and they can do this better. Doing something better at the start of does not make you successful in the long run, except you have the resilient capacity in order to make that thing or that business successful. Look at the case of Apple versus Samsung. Samsung caught up with Apple, and they were saying to them, it's not a function of who makes the finest phone or who invented a smartphone first. It's a function of who can build it for the long haul and make it successful for the long haul. You know, Apple was struggling at a particular time, and Steve Jobs came back and helped them to steer the business. So that great business could have failed if not for a guy that came back to rescue Apple. So showing off your knowledge might be great, but it doesn't put money or help you to build a resilient business. You need to know what it takes and how to turn your smart ideas into a successful business long haul. Number two, ignoring valuable ideas. You know, smart people have some litmus tests or mechanism for picking great ideas, but any idea that is not either from them or does not pass through those hurdles of evaluation, they think is a bad idea. Think of it. Facebook's idea would have failed in the supposed smart pool of ideas because a lot of people just be like, oh, this is just trash. They didn't invest in it because they think it was not smart. Look at the same thing with Google. A lot of great things that we admire today were not supported in the beginning because the smart people of those days or at the time felt it was not a great idea. Number three, innovations that nobody wanted. There's this program we watch in the UK, Dragons Den. There are people that brought amazing innovations, amazing, built and crafted either products or mechanisms or engineering feat, but were not supported because they either invented something in their own garage, in their own space, without testing the need of society. That's why all this modern way of creation, all this Scrum process or management of testing your ideas, they just stay in their own garage or in their own shell and just created a thing thinking the world should need it. That's why you see a lot of innovations that nobody wanted. Look at Tesla. Elon Musk is not the one that founded Tesla. He only acquired Tesla. When Tesla, the man that is actually called Tesla, made the company, he built something that could not turn to a successful business. It takes somebody maybe several decades later in order to acquire that and turn it to business. So when innovations are being propounded or you are thinking through a great idea, test the market. Be sure before you get to the finished phase of that idea, be sure to be testing it and let the people that will pay for it be sure they still want it, or maybe you can tweak that idea to suit the need of the market. Don't just stay in your corner and think they will buy it because it's a smart idea. No, there are a lot of patented great products that never succeeded. So don't just invent things that people don't need. Be sure your invention meets the market. Number four, finally, not knowing the difference between innovation and commercialization. I've shared videos on this. If you check this one, you'll see different materials. There's a difference between innovation and there's a difference between commercialization. One of the great geniuses of innovation and commercialization is Elon Musk. He can innovate things, but he has a cult of following with which he pushes his ideas, how to sell his product. Do you know most of his cars are having orders booked for several years ahead, even when they can't even meet the supply? That is when innovation matches commercialization. This is a guy that was worth $2 billion in 2012, and today is worth over $300 billion. But a lot of other smart people have great ideas and they think innovation should sell itself. You must be able to position your innovation at the center of commercialization. That is what makes Steve Jobs to stand a shoulder above all of his competitors. They were just smart computer wizards. That's why some people, Steve Wozniak and all of these guys, they are rich in their own right, but they can't have his money because they understood commercialization, not just innovation. And if you are a smart person that is contemplating business, or you are already in business and you are struggling one way or the other, pay attention to these 4 reasons why smart people fail in business. And you can begin to work on it or work on it with your team to find a way to stun those smart ideas, just trim the rough edges to make it a successful idea and make a difference. And your innovations might be the next revolution that we need in order to make our lives better. Thank you for watching this edition of Streams. This is your platform to learn everything about entrepreneurship. There are other wonderful materials on this platform. Subscribe to this channel. There's a link for you on this side to subscribe to this channel. Popping up on this platform, you'll see some other videos where you can watch, develop yourself, and develop your team. There's no end to learning. Keep learning, and I will see you on the next edition of Streams. Bye for now.